hello. I need to arrange a visit. Oh, come on, Paris, not today. Oh, come on, you know the breaker's yard is just round the corner. And hello to you too, Cinderella. Your carriage awaits. You must be running low on truffles and champagne. I thought I could run you round to the supermarket, maybe stop off for a bit of chat on the way back.
Why?
Come on, I'll tell you in the car.
No, I'm busy.
Well, I'm busy too, but it didn't stop me from dragging myself over here. Doris moaning. She's packing up, you know, I had to leave her running.
No, I've got to go out.
Oh, no, what have you done now?
Nothing, it's just the washing machine. It's just gone on the blink.
No, but you've probably just got something, you know, jamming the door. Becky, wait, Becky! You can't just go swanning off like that!
Anything interesting?
A £5 postal order from Auntie Ag. She's been sending me one of those ever since I was about 4 years old. Apart from that, just the usual rubbish.
Well, maybe Jack will bring you something later. Well, we talked about having a birthday lunch, didn't we?
Karen, I've already told you, I'm not in the mood for that. And anyway, I've got to go down the station.
On your day off?
I've got to sign off some paperwork.
Stubborn as a... Busy. It's 1 in the morning and the gutter's rattling. Muggins is never busy. Come on. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. If I have to do it myself, I'll do it.
Preston! Are you okay? What have you done?
Nothing.
Well, have a seat.
No need. No. Merely a state of aromatic ecstasy induced by roast goose in Madeira gravy, whipped up by Chef Agostino for his favourite client. Here. Fit as a fiddle.
More like a double bass. Heston, I do say this with love, but you look fit to bust.
No, it's simply a rush of blood to the head. Even I must bow to the law of gravity.
You know, you should take more care of yourself, especially with your history. Here, you should be having salad. Have this one. I'll get another.
Right, as a side dish to what?
Surely you can go one day without indulging yourself.
Well, of course.
Good, that's settled then.
Julia? Julia?
Dr. Carter, an emergency patient.
Mr. Carlton, come this way. So,
I could have taken him. I'm free.
Well, I'm afraid Dr. Carter beat you to it.
Is it too much to ask just to be kept busy?
It was an emergency. I cannot help it if a patient is seriously ill.
No, but I can, can't I? You see, because I am a doctor. So any more emergencies, send them my way, yes?
one last breath. Okay. How's Becky getting on?
Oh, we had a run-in this morning. I was telling Doris about it.
Doris?
Oh, she's an old friend.
Perhaps things will calm down now that Becky's got her own place, a bit more independent.
I wouldn't hold my breath. I wasn't sure about it from the start. It just means someone's got to go over there and sort things like burnt pans, porridge blocking the drains, and she's so contrary. More so since Jean went. So, I know it's worse. You give me 10 months. A year ago, and I've had letters from the consultant and...
Well, your test results, swelling ankles, shortness of breath, tell us your heart is failing. Of course, that's not set in stone.
The time's running out. I don't suppose there's anything, not stronger pills or down.
Well, you're right at the limit, I'm afraid. I can arrange some home help when things get unmanageable.
Well, places to go, people to see.
How's Becky taking it?
Oh, I don't think it's really sunk in yet, you know.
Mr. Wells.
Mr. Wells. Sorry if you've been kept waiting.
You okay?
Just trying to have a normal day. Got a problem with that?
Mrs. Parsons, pardon me. Do you think there is a danger of relationship troubles affecting the workplace?
No. No, not necessarily. Unless, of course, I do something to frighten the horses, but I do think it's wise to keep concerns like that on the QT.
Well, your dad doesn't exactly wear his heart on his sleeve, does he? Because I saw his face, and I could tell that he loved it. Yeah. And, Jack's picking you up on the way, isn't he? All right. Well, I will see you later. Bye.
Why haven't you sorted my dad out yet? He always comes for these appointments and he's always out of breath. He should come to my Keep Fit class.
I'm afraid I have to keep everyone's information private, Becky. You could ask him if you like.
He never tells me anything.
Is that why you're here?
No, I'm saving up my wee.
What?
My wee.
Oh, you want a test?
Yeah, because I think I'm having a baby.
Becky? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Come on, let's go for that drive, and I'll tell you on the way.
No, Dr. Carter said it's private.
What? What is? What? Is there something wrong there?
Well, Stan, there's really not much I can say.
You could tell him I don't care.
Right. Well, the thing is, Becky thought she was pregnant, which she isn't. She just got her dates a bit confused. Any more than that.
If she isn't pregnant, who isn't the father?
Well, I think you both have several things you should discuss, don't you?
Oh, Heston! Patient on the phone needs to speak to you.
Yes, of course.
Becky! Excuse me. Excuse me!
What are you doing here?
I fancied a walk, and I thought that the birthday boy might like to come with me. I've also whipped your anti-Ag's postal order so I could stretch to a 99 with flake.
I've got the car.
Oh, well, if you'd rather spend time with your car.
Since when do we go for a walk?
Exactly.
Right, okay, where are we going?
Nowhere special.
Bingo. You know I hate bingo. It says bring things to make it my home. But it's not my home. And I can't even see a stupid meadow. You and Dad promised you wouldn't put me away, but now he wants to. Help me, Mum, please. I want you back.
So do I, love. But she's gone.
Yeah, gone.
To a better place now. Come on, I'll get you in the car.
No. Why did you do it?
Because it's the best thing. Now, come on. Well, you'll get a wet one. Take you home, that's all.
It's a shame to see all the old hospitals go, isn't it? It passes for progress, eh?
Yeah, I suppose.
It's 3 up, 2 across, wasn't it? I can't believe it's 18 years ago.
I wonder if there's still a chip out the wall where you threw that bedpan at me.
Well, if there is, it won't be here for much longer. Who'd have thought, with parents like hers, that she'd grow up to be so clever and talented?
There's a few other things that we wouldn't have thought as well. There used to be an ice cream place round the corner. You want?
Yeah, red sauce on mine, please.
Hey, I know the waiting's a nightmare. But there's only 18 hours to go. We can do that standing on our heads.
I keep daydreaming about happy families and we don't even know there's a baby down there yet.
No. But we do up here, don't we? So, girl or boy? Names?
Bob. Bob the Blob. Because that's all it is for now, just a blob. Oh! Have you any idea how difficult it is to give yourself a kick up the backside?
That's what I'm for.
You'd better be. This is half your fault.
I know you didn't sleep too good last night. So try and relax a bit. Stress isn't good for your chances.
Thanks, Doc.
Come up the mess. I thought we could have lunch and talk about Meadowfields. I was talking to them on the phone, you know. They're very nice. No, Becky! You promised me!
You promised and you broke it.
Oh. Becky! It was you, wasn't it? It was you, a defenseless girl like that, eh? Easy picking, what did you say to her? Come on, tell me, say something, come on! Say something!
No!
Don't hurt me!
Stan? Stan!
I think a lot of it was my fault. Jack was right. Oh, the abortion.
Well, I helped with that, didn't I?
Well, I lent on him, eh? I was the child, she was the adult.
She is an adult.
Only just, it wasn't fair. I still remember that day. Oh, God, more shattered than I've ever been. I could barely lift my head off the pillow. And what was that midwife called? No, can't remember. Anyway, watching her hand Immy to you. I mean, with Jack, you were like a rabbit in the headlights. But looking down at her and holding her so carefully, like she was made of glass, and knowing that you could do this, you could be a great dad.
18 years of trying to teach them right from wrong. Still not enough time, is it?
Well, no, not to make her perfect. Fine. I mean, don't forgive her. Lose her for good. Are you happy knowing that you'll not see her graduate, walk her down the aisle, hold her baby daughter one day?
Do I look happy?
I didn't know. So, it's like Becky then?
That's my understanding, yes. And I've given her advice on contraception.
Walter, you're mad.
Stan, please.
Someone like her can't be expected to practice safe sex. She can't even do her laundry without flooding the kitchen.
It's okay.
It's not! It's not okay. This can't happen. I can't go. Yet she needs me. You know... I used to get sick of it, you know? All those hours pulling her out of one pickle after another, you know? Oh, now what wouldn't I give?
Becky rang me. She's worried you're going to put her in a home.
I have to. She's a child, and she always will be. How's she going to manage when I'm gone?
All right.
Happy birthday, Dad.
Surprise!
Dad?
Least Saturday.
I'm thinking of ordering pizzas, if that's all right with everybody. Do you want to give me a hand?
I just wanted to be safe. Somewhere where she'd be appreciated, you know? Well, you don't think I should?
I think she's come a long way. It would be a shame to see her take a backward step. She's got the disability team to fall back on. And Michael.
Oh, double trouble. How long's that gonna last? What happens if they fall out?
How long did you have with Jean?
37 years.
Some of us are lucky. The one thing we know as parents is that at some point you have to let go. And if Becky is striking out on her own, it shows what a good job you and Jean have done. All right, she'll hit some bumps along the way, but you can't lock her away from everything, protect her from life or death.
Oh, hi.
Dr. Carmichael has not collected her messages. Do you know if she has gone out and neglected to tell me?
No, but I can give them to her later, if that's of any help at all.
Yes, you could. But that would not be very professional, now would it?
Well,
Oh, what on earth?
she had a really rough night.
3 and I just...
Do you mean to say... Drinking? A hangover? Is this why you have been at the throat of the other?
Yes, that's it. Can't hide anything from you, can we?
No, I suppose not. I mean, Daniel is ashamed of my shameless depravity.
I will have to go now and divert all your patients for the afternoon. Given your condition.
Your condition.
Becky, will you give him 5 minutes? Oh, sorry. Yeah, Julia, I'm still here.
Michael, isn't it?
Yeah. Pleased to meet you.
Well, that's very kind, considering.
Yeah.
sorry about before.
It's all right. Becky said you go mental.
I'm making lunch for Michael, and it's going to be lovely. And Dr. Carter can stay. We're going to have beef goulash and dumplings.
It's a very bad line, Julia. I may be unavoidably detained.
This is my home.
Yeah, I know it is. But that is not your washing machine.
I told you the other one broke, so Michael bought me that one.
Michael bought it. How much did it cost? That's Doris. Michael!
He loves tinkering.
No, you don't want to be messing about under there, son. You know, it's dangerous. Now, come on.
I'm sure he doesn't mean any harm.
No, of course not. But no one knows Doris like I do, so... But just give me the keys, will you?
That connects it on the coil.
His dad owns a garage. He loves playing with cars.
Left them in the door.
And he put in my washing machine. Good, isn't he?
Yeah, yes.
Thanks, darling.
Well, looks as though you're all sorted here, so...
My dumplings.
Hey, that's mine, you greedy little piglet.
I'm just clearing the table.
Oh, thanks, love.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Come on, give it here.
It's got all my germs on it now.
Like that makes a difference.
What?
You played me, didn't you?
I did, yes.
Fine. There you go.
It's the bit with the germs on, isn't it?
Good, well, I'm glad that's sorted. I thought that I would help you get settled in, and we'll let Jack clear the rest of the table.
Mrs. Tenby, could I have a word with you before we open again?
Oh, good, because I have a few words of my own.
Yeah, let me go first. Look, I do realise that because we all work together every day, you know, people are bound to form opinions.
Yes, but I am afraid it is a lot worse than I first...
But we do have to be careful about how and where we express them.
Mrs. Parsons, if it was just wanton debauchery, but it is the backbiting and the bickering and the outright displays of hostility for anyone with eyes to see.
Just off for lunch.
Have a good one.
Cheers.
So that's my girl.
Dad!
What? What is it?
Dr. Carter said my dumplings were pulled through. So you're not going to give me up after all?
No.
You promised, cross your heart, hope to die. Oh, my old ribbon.
That's the first knot you ever tied on your own, you remember? And look at you now. I just want you to be happy, Princess.
So we're having goulash then? Ah, Doris. See, I knew you wouldn't pack up after all.
She's still going strong. Actually, I was thinking you might come over for lunch on Sunday. Bring Michael, you know, for a drive. Maybe a chat, huh?
Roger. You're glad to be back then?
Are you kidding? At least I don't have to worry about breathing over Jimmy's toothbrush. He's going to go mad when he finds that hobnob I lost in the bed.
You did not.
I could sleep for a week.
Like Shakespeare's Imogen? The one you named after?
All right. I've only had it once or twice a week since birth. Anyway, she was in a coma because some bloke fed her something.
It's a good story. And anyway, don't knock it. Your dad wanted to call you Beverly. Anyway, Imogen in the story went through all sorts of bad stuff, but she came through it in the end.
So am I then? Through it? Has he forgiven me?
Yeah, of course he has.
It's not over though, is it?
Well, you're home, where you belong, and that's all that matters.
How can it be so easy to get pregnant? It's unfair.
Okay, I'm gonna call her.
I'll do it.
No. You stay out of this now, okay?
Have the baby. Have the baby now.
Let's say goodbye now, and you get on that plane and you forget all about me.
Gina,